I'm Riley Hogue, and this is Charger 1. It's our first home game of the season, and we're taking on Leuzinger High School. Now it's time for Riley's recap, where I will tell you all about last week's stats. Last week, in only one half at Venice in a 48-13 win, Parker Awad led us in passing with 289 yards and 4 touchdowns. Carter Hogue led us in rushing with 49 yards, and receiving, Ashton Hurley led us with 121 yards. Carter Hogue led us with touchdowns with 3. On defense, Jackson Irwin and Dom Lopez had 7 tackles each. And now for our player of the game, Parker Awad. Coach, you had a great game against Venice High School last week. Now, tell us a little bit about Leuzinger High School, our opponent.
They're going to be extremely physical. They're big, they're fast, they're strong. This is going to be the ultimate test for us on both sides of the ball on the line of scrimmage and you know, at the skill positions too. This is going to be the ultimate test for us this week.
All right, thank you so much. You guys had a great opening game last week.
All right, thank you.
All right, thanks, Coach. And now let's take it up to Papa Allen for the play-by-play.
Thank you, Riley. Thank you, Coach Grady. And again, this is Military Appreciation Night here at Edison High School. Let's show you a little bit of video from the pregame. Referee Mark Harris. I am with Brookhampton, and she's the one that helped organize this. And her son Tyler is out of school now. Where's he playing?
Santa Ana.
Santa Ana?
Yes.
All right, so tell us a little bit about Military Appreciation Week.
Well, it's always awesome to thank our brave men and women, and I'm super excited that we're bringing this back. We used to do this years ago, and we're bringing it back and hopefully moving forward. But we're going to have all these wonderful men and women on the field and say thank you, give a little dedication to say how grateful we are to them, and it's the least we can do.
And who is this you're with, young lady?
My grandpa.
And where did he serve?
U.S. Army.
All right, my dad was Army 22 years.
When?
Again, a big thank you to all our military personnel who served and honored our country, and we honor you for taking part. And it was great because I was Air Force, and my grandson got to hold the Air Force flag out there, which was pretty cool for me. All right, a big talofa lava for all our Samoan friends at Leuzinger watching this. That's your head coach, Brandon Malo Maliona, who played his high school ball at Narbonne, his college ball at Arizona, and then went on to play for the Chargers in the NFL. His dad, Big Frank Mano Maliona, was probably the greatest high school athlete I ever had the pleasure of seeing. All right, tonight we got lots of itty-bitty cheerleaders here. They went to the Edison cheer camp, and they get a chance to appear in tonight's home opener. So thank you, young little cheerleaders. Okay, Edison will be kicking off to start the game.
The Chargers have won the toss and have deferred to the second half.
Leuzinger High School, the Olympians, it was built in 1931, and the year later, the 1932 Olympic Games were being held at the LA Coliseum, which was being built at the same time, which is why Leuzinger has its mascot, the Olympians. You learn something new every day right here on Charger 1. Every high school team makes a great improvement between week 1 and week 2, so we've got a big advantage over Leuzinger on that. Although last week we did give up a kickoff return for a touchdown, so let's see if we can improve on that this week. Back kicking for Edison is Nick Preston. He's ready, gets his troops set to go. Boots, short kick. Taken by number 14. Gets to the outside. That was Caden Brown on the tackle for Edison on the kickoff return, but Leuzinger has excellent field position right on the 40-yard line. Got a transfer quarterback in from Costa Mesa. Big, tall kid, about 6'5", 200. And I'm getting lots of smoke here. All righty. 1st and 10, Leuzinger. And Edison jumped offside. Okay, Edison started off this series with an offside penalty, so Leuzinger has 1st and 5 from the 45. Quarterback throws outside, and it's Jared Snore with a tackle after a 3-yard gain. All right, 2nd down and 3. Missed tackle, gets to the 40-yard line. All right, Leuzinger's wasting no time. They're coming right up to the ball. It's 1st and 10 from the 50 for them. Quarterback takes, fakes. A bit of a hold there. Throws downfield and incomplete to number 14.
Pass is incomplete.
Back there for coverage was number 43, Hunter Venom, but there was a flag. Okay, 1st and 24 after that holding penalty. Like Coach Grady said, Leuzinger is very physical. Got a big left tackle who's headed off to Washington. And he's met number 44, Michael DeLeese, and Jackson Irwin on that sack. 2nd and 28 for the Olympians. Quarterback takes, fakes, and is dropped. Ball's down the ground. That was number 10, Jake Giles with the pressure. And Leuzinger picked up its own fumble. Going backwards? Thank you very much. It is 3rd and a cross-country road trip for Leuzinger. Quarterback takes, gives outside, immediately blown up. That's number 5, cornerback Malachi Pierce, and brings up a 4th down for Leuzinger. Okay, 4th down, quarterback Bond is back to punt, possibly. You never know. I certainly would. Gets the ball away, gets it way past everybody. Carter Hogue is going to chase it. Picks it up. Scoots. Breaks. Continues to break tackles to the... Oh, he's still going. Still going. Oh, my goodness. That's a run to the 42-yard line. Senior running back, Carter Hogue. Hogue with a fine return after that ball sailed over everybody's head. Got it up to the 40-yard line where it's 1st and 10. For your Edison Chargers, Awad takes, gives to Hogue. Tries to come up the middle and loses the ball. Big physical line just pushed back the Edison line. And it's 1st and 10 for Leuzinger. Well, Coach Grady wasn't kidding when he said Leuzinger would be physical. They just dominated the front center of that line, got to Hogue as soon as he got the ball. Quarterback throws, complete. 1st down.
Pass complete.
1st and 10, Leuzinger from the 20-yard line. Quarterback takes, gives to the tailback, misses the first tackler, and gets down to the 18, 17-yard line.
With the run.
Noah Thompson made that tackle on the last play for Edison. It's 2nd down and 7 for Leuzinger. Quarterback looks, throws over the middle, and incomplete. On the coverage, Carter Hogue.
14, Jacob Lewis, incomplete.
3rd down. Tailback gets the ball, met immediately, dragged down. See who that was on the tackle, number 10. Jake Giles having a great season so far. All right, every high school football game is made of moments, and this is a big one early on in the game. 4th down and 7. Leuzinger looks, throws into the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Jacob Lewis.
Dylan Walters on the coverage, and Leuzinger draws first blood. Leuzinger on for the point after try after the 7-yard touchdown. Ball is no good, hits the crossbar. And with 7:19 to go in the first quarter, Edison's found itself in a ball game with Leuzinger winning at this point 6-0. All right, Leuzinger will be kicking off here after their touchdown and no extra point. Short kick, takes a bounce. Picked up by number 1, Callum Davies, and he picks up a few yards on the play. Edison has 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line on their second series of the game. Fake to Hogue, Awad looks, throws. Wide open, Tucker trip, backtracks, moves forward. Gets down to the 43, 44-yard line. I'm sorry, that was Ashton Hurley.
Ashton Hurley for first down.
All those numbers bunch up hard to see.
Tackled by Jacob Queen.
22-yard pickup on that last play. Awad to Hurley. Ball on the 44-yard line. Fake to Hogue. Awad looks, throws. Wide open, Tucker trip. Down to the 25-yard line. First down, Edison.
For the first down.
What you didn't see was a penalty on Edison, taking the ball back 5 yards. Ball on the 32 now. Awad waits, fakes to Hogue, steps up, throws to Hogue. He catches the ball and loses it again. Incomplete pass. It is 2nd and 15 for Edison from the 32. Awad waits, takes the snap, fakes, looks, decides to run, and gets hammered down by big number 53. Leuzinger's got some size over there, boys and girls.
13-yard.
3rd down and 2. We'll call that ball right outside the 18-yard line. Edison needs a first down. Awad looks, still looks. Dishes it off to Hogue, who's immediately met. They are putting a spy on him. No gain on the play.
No gain.
We talked about moments in the game earlier. Here's another one. 4th and 2. Edison in the red zone. Awad waits, takes the ball, rolls to his right. Still rolling, throws downfield, and incomplete, intended for number 81, Mason York. Ball turns over on downs. It is 1st and 10 from the 18 for Leuzinger to start this series. Quarterback gets a tailback, who breaks to the middle, and finally dropped on the play there. That's Dom Lopez and number 7, Logan Gregory, who was out last week. Good to have him back. We're going to call that a pickup of 4 on that last play, bring up a 2nd down and 6 for the Olympians. Quarterback waits, fakes, keeps it himself, and is dropped by Dom Lopez, but not before he gets to the 26-yard line. 3rd and 3 for Leuzinger. We'll see if they run behind their big hosses out there. Got a great stout line. Quarterback takes. He's going to throw, looking downfield, throwing, wide open. And that was Jared Schnorr on the coverage.
Number 1, Dejon Callahan.
All right, what you didn't see was maybe you did, an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Leuzinger, which took back a lot of that positive yardage he made on the pass. Quarterback throws out to the flat, knocked out of bounds by number 5, Malachi Pierce.
Dejon Callahan.
It is 2nd down and 9 for Leuzinger. Quarterback looks, drops straight back, looking, throwing downfield, and on the coverage, Schnorr, and this time no dice for Olympians.
Miles, incomplete.
It is 3rd and 9 for Leuzinger. Here's another big play early on. Quarterback looks, throws, and incomplete. Number 3, Ashton Hurley came over, and Schnorr was there also. 4th down, Leuzinger. Okay, let's set up some drama for your mama. 4th and 9. Leuzinger, quarterback drops, looks, rolls to his right, and is sacked. We have a face mask, though, on number 10, Jake Giles. Good pressure, though. Drops, looks, rolls to his right, and is sacked. We have a face mask, though, on number 10, Jake Giles. Good pressure, though. All right, 1st and 10 from the 28. That face mask penalty gave Leuzinger a first down. New set of downs here. Quarterback keeps the ball and is dropped immediately by number 44, Michael DeLeese. Loss of a yard on that last play by DeLeese brings up 2nd down 11. This time the running back gets the ball, finds a hole, and is dropped by number 10, Jake Giles. Third down and 6 for Leuzinger from the 24. Tailback gets the ball again, finds a big hole, and is dropped by number 11. That's Dom Lopez filling the hole right there. Good job. At the end of the first quarter, it is Leuzinger 6 and Edison 0. It's the start of the second quarter. We've already had a season full of critical fourth down plays, and here's another one. Leuzinger looking, quarterback looks, and throws intended for his receiver. Nobody home. First and 10, Edison. It is first and 10 from the 22-year Charger defense held, and now it's time for the offense to do their thing. Awad fakes, throws, and the ball is tipped. It was intended for Mason York. It is second down and 10 from the 22 for Edison. Awad takes, give to Hogue. He's wrapped up. That line is not given any opportunity for the running backs to make a hole yet. It is third and 10 for Edison. The O-line is not getting much of a push on these big fellers from Lawndale. Awad rolls, looks, throws downfield. Caught. That's Hurley. Gets a first down, spins away, still moving. Could go. He could go all the way. Touchdown, Edison.
Touchdown, Edison.
Awad to Hurley was on the spot last week and gets us on the scoreboard in this ball game. A great move after he got the ball. All right, excellent catch by Ashton Hurley to go 78 yards to put Edison on the scoreboard. Nick Preston is back for the point after try. It's up and good by the hair of his chinny chin chin. Okay, with 10:52 left to go in this second quarter, Edison has taken its first lead of the ball game, 7-6 over Leuzinger. On the touchdown reception, there was a silly unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, forcing Edison to kick from the 25. Leuzinger is going to have great field position. Number 2 with the ball dances to the just outside the 50-yard line. First and 10, Leuzinger. Leuzinger has the ball first and 10 at midfield. After the kickoff, quarterback takes, throws outside to his, and he drops the ball, but he picks it up. Boy, Leuzinger's been lucky twice so far with that.
16.
Second and 16, there was a loss of 6 on that play, so Edison's got him going in the right direction. Quarterback drops the ball, immediately swarmed under. That's number 81, Mason York. After giving Leuzinger great field position at the 50 on the kickoff, Edison's defense has forced him back 13 yards. Little middle screen, incomplete, brings up fourth down. Way to go, Edison D.
Screen pass.
4th and 23 for Leuzinger. Quarterback takes. It's a big booming punt. That's number 3, Hurley with the ball, trying to get to the corner, and gets out at the 34-yard line. It's first and 10 from the 34 for Edison. Great stand by the defense. Awad waits, gets the ball to Hogue, dances, breaks through, going, he could go, he can chase, he's gone, touchdown Edison, 66 yards.
Touchdown.
Excellent run by Hogue. Ran through the traffic in the middle. He was the member of the track team's 4x1 that went to CIF, the track team's 4x4 that went to CIF and qualified in the 200 meters, running 22.7 last year. Great job.
Rigno to hold. Preston to kick for the Chargers.
66-yard touchdown run by Hogue brings up this point after try by Nick Preston. Waiting, the ball is down, it's up, and it is good. With 8:48 to go in this first half, Edison has gone up 14-6 over the Leuzinger Olympians. Well, in this match of big heavyweights here, Edison got knocked down but got back up and has 2 touchdowns on the scoreboard. Kickoff goes, sails into the end zone, automatic touchback to the 20-yard line. It is first and 10, Leuzinger, ball on the 20 after the kickoff into the end zone. Quarterback throws outside quickly. Running back is dropped by the touchdown maker right there, Carter Hogue, number 39, and Malachi Pierce. Hunter Venom was also in on that tackle. It is a 6-yard pickup, so 2nd down and 4 for Leuzinger. Quarterback has trouble with the ball again, throws, gets out to his receiver who scoots by everybody. Tackled finally by Lopez and Schnorr. It is 1st and 10. The ball is on the 37 for Leuzinger. Quarterback takes, looks to drop back, has plenty of time, throws downfield. Intercepted, Jared Schnorr. Great interception by Schnorr. Last week I said he was the JV 100-meter champion. He was actually the Frost Soft 100-meter champion. He showed off some speed right there, closing in on the ball, coming up with the pick. Great job, 26. From the book of woulda, shoulda, coulda been, there was actually a personal foul penalty on Edison on that play, and it negates the interception. Ball thrown into the flat, gets by. Tackled on the play by number 43, that's Hunter Venom. All right, 1st down for Leuzinger. Quarterback's looking, has time. Darts outside, is dropped on the play. That is Hunter Venom again, that's 2 plays in a row. 2nd down and 5 after that play. Quarterback gets the tailback, tries to find room, dances outside, finds the edge, cuts inside, finally dropped on the play. That is, let's see who's down there. That's number 6 for Edison. That's Dylan Walters. Holding penalty on the last play brings up 2nd down and 11 for Leuzinger. Quarterback drops straight back, has time, throws, intercepted. Dom Lopez with the interception.
Interception on the play.
Said his knee was down, but it's still an interception.
Put his knee down on the run back.
Dom Lopez still comes up with the INT, baby. Great job. Excellent interception by Dom Lopez to bring that Leuzinger drive to a stop. The ball's on the 27-yard line. 1st and 10 for your Edison Chargers. Awad waits, takes, throws, wide open. Tucker Tripp down to the 40-yard line. Tristan Williams for Leuzinger made that last tackle. 1st down for Edison. Awad with Hogue in the backfield. Takes, fakes. Has time. And we're waiting for them to call it. Complete to Mason York for, we'll call it a 4-yard gain. 2nd and 6 from the 46 for Edison. Awad waits. Fakes, and this time he's incomplete. 4:40 left to go in the 1st half. 3rd and 6 for Edison. Awad looks, throws, downfield, wide open. Mason York down to the, call that the 14-yard line. 1st down, Edison.
Downfield is complete to Mason York.
Great catch by York. Again, the Sunset League 400-meter champion showed off his track speed there.
Number 39, Carter Hogue with the Charger touchdown.
After that Carter Hogue 15-yard touchdown run, Edison finds itself up, pressing back for the PAT. It's up.
Extra point is good.
Edison 21, Leuzinger 6. With Carter Hogue's 2nd touchdown run of the game, Edison is up 21-6. Preston boots, gets it downfield. It sails in the end zone. Touchback on the 20.
Got another touchdown.
It is 1st and 10, Leuzinger from the 20. Tailback gets the ball. Not much room at home there. 3-yard pickup for Leuzinger on that last play brings up 2nd and 7. Running back breaks through the line. Tackled on the play by number 39, safety Carter Hogue. All right, Leuzinger with the ball. Gives to the 2nd back. Tries to run through the interior of the line. And That's what gang tackling's all about, boys and girls. Leuzinger takes a snap, looks, throws downfield, trying to get to a wide open, actually not a wide open receiver, that was, oh, and Malachi Pierce got a flag for that. I didn't see that, maybe they did. The clock is winding down. Unlike the pros, that's not a spot foul. The pass interference is 15 yards.
Doherty's pass is complete.
On the stop is Jackson Irwin. First and 10, Leuzinger from the 25 with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Tailback gets the ball and gets belted down. That's
by number 17, Ethan Harris.
Jackson Irwin on the bottom of that pile. Second down and 9 for Leuzinger. Quarterback looks, throws outside, overthrows his receiver.
Pass is incomplete.
Third down and 9. There's 56 seconds left to go in this first half. Quarterback drops, gets buried on the play. That's Dom Lopez on the sack with Jackson Irwin there to help. All right, this sets the stage. 41 seconds left. 4th and 17 for Leuzinger. Man in motion. Quarterback drops straight back, gets pressure, and is dropped on the play. Jackson Irwin there, Hunter Venom there. And the ball turns over on downs with 35 seconds left to go. Okay, 1st and 10 for Edison. Ball on the 33. Awad rolls, throws. Oh, and Hurley is met this time, but still got positive yardage. Ball on the 36. Awad drops, throws down the middle, wide open. Mason York trying to get to the outside. If he can get a block, gets a block there from Hurley. Hurdles a man down to the 41-yard line.
Pass is complete to Mason York.
But the clock seems to have run out. Okay, that play brings up the end of the first half. Edison up 21-6.
It's halftime, and the score is Edison 21, Leuzinger 6. Do you know what a libero is? Well, I do, because I'm on the freshman volleyball team. A libero is someone who specializes in defense and is usually the best passer on the team. You can always identify who's a libero because they wear a different colored jersey so the referees can notice them. Now here's a little sneak peek from our varsity libero, McKenna Jackson.
I'm McKenna Jackson and I play on the Edison varsity volleyball team. I've been playing here since I was a freshman. My favorite thing about playing at Edison is all the great teammates that I get to play with. I'm the senior libero on the team, and my goals for volleyball is to win an All-Sunset League championship and go as far as we can in CIF. I also hope to make an All-Sunset League team. My goals in the classroom are to hopefully get into college. As an athlete on the volleyball team, it helps me a lot in the classroom. I have better listening skills and I have better teamwork. I hope that other younger kids want to play a sport too because it helps so much with everything else. I'd like to thank my parents for getting me into volleyball, especially my dad, who's been my coach since I first started playing, and I really hope to make them proud my senior year.
Having McKenna on our team is really great because she always puts her best foot forward. She's a really great team member on and off the court. She always goes for every ball and tries her hardest. She sets the example for younger kids, which makes her a great leader.
McKenna is our captain this year. She's a great leader both on and off the court. She represents all that we want Edison volleyball to be a part of. She's competitive, she's driven, and she's passionate about the sport of volleyball. And we look forward to her having a great senior season this year.
Great job, McKenna. Now up to Papa Allen for the play-by-play for the second half.
All right, Riley, thank you for that halftime piece on McKenna. We all know now what a libero is, and let's get ready for the second half. Okay, got a late start on the second half kickoff. Edison gets the ball. That's Daniel Sonnenberg with the return. Sorry, I just got up from the field after doing the halftime piece, so we didn't get started that, but great job, Sonnenberg. All right, Edison's first opportunity on offense in this second half from the 28-yard line. Awad throws outside to Hurley to the 33. Call it second down and 5, a 5-yard pickup on that play. Ho gets the ball, this time is met by the interior and pushed back. Some big old boys on that Leuzinger line. Ball's on the 32 for Edison, 3rd down and 6. Awad drops back. Looks, throws downfield, wide open. That's Mason York.
Mason York with the catch.
Gets it down to the 36-yard line. Big pitch and catch. 1st and 10 for Edison from the 36-yard line. Awad gives to Hogue, who picks up maybe a yard on the play.
Carter Hogue with the carry.
2nd down and 9 for Edison. Awad takes, roll to his right, throws to number 2, Tucker Tripp, knocked out of bounds inside the 30. 4th down and 3, Edison needs to find an answer for that big D line of Leuzinger. Awad looks, throws right away, complete to Mason York, and he takes it inside the 10 for a first down. Well, there's your answer right there. 7:46 left to go in this third quarter. It's 1st and goal from the 9-yard line for Edison. Hurley in motion. Awad waits. Takes. Throws out to Hogue. One man to beat. Doesn't get by, but gets down to the 5-yard line. Pick up 4 yards.
Awad with a pass.
2nd down and goal from the 5-yard line for Edison. Awad takes, looks, throws right away, and overthrows Mason York.
Pass intended for York.
It is 3rd down and goal from the 6, 6:48 to go in this third quarter. Hogue gets the ball, tries to bounce outside, but again, there is nothing doing against that big, stout defensive line of Leuzinger. Okay, with the Leuzinger defense shutting down the running attack here in this third quarter, we're going for a field goal. Snap is down, ball is up, it is good.
The kick is good. Chargers.
With 5:52 left to go in this third quarter, 24 Edison, 6 for the guests of the Leuzinger High School Olympians. All right, with that 3-point field goal by Preston, Edison has put 3 more on the board. Kickoff, a little short this time, comes down, out of bounds, ball be placed on the 35-yard line. First down, Leuzinger. So far this second half has been a bruising dogfight between Leuzinger and Edison. Quarterback looks, drops straight back, throws, lots of time this time, throws downfield. Oh, nearly picked off. That is Jared Schnorr. 2nd down and 10 from the 35. Quarterback looks, throws quickly out to the flat, complete to number 14. Dropped on the play by Schnorr. That's 2 plays in a row for him. Good job, Jared.
Jacob Lewis.
But not before he picked up a lot of positive yardage. All right, Leuzinger with the ball, gets inside and gets a big first down to the 49-yard line. Logan Gregory made that last stop for Edison, but not before Leuzinger got a first down at the 49-yard line. Doherty, the quarterback, waits, looks, throws outside to number 1. And good open field tackle. That's 26, Jared Schnorr. 2nd down and 7 for Leuzinger. Doherty drops straight back. Lots of time throwing downfield. And a flag on the play on Malachi Pierce. 4:03 left to go in this third quarter, and Leuzinger is threatening with the ball on the 33-yard line. 1st and 10 after that pass interference call. Quarterback Doherty looks, drops, and intercepted. That's Jared Schnorr, boy, he's Johnny on the spot tonight. Still running, hold on to that ball. Great defensive play by Jared Schnorr. All All right, the great run back after the interception by Jared Schnorr was negated with a helmet-to-helmet personal foul penalty. Edison has first down at the 20, and Awad tries to get out to trip and incomplete. Second down and 10 from the 20 for Edison. Awad takes, give to Hogue, tries the middle of the line, gets a few yards, but I'm telling you, it is rough sledding down there. What you didn't see after that 2-yard run by Hogue was a procedure penalty against Edison. It brings up a third down and 13 deep in their own territory. Awad takes, waits, still waits, dances outside, still looking, tries to run, and is buried at the 23, kicking situation for Edison. Awad picked up 7 yards, which left us 6 yards short. So Malachi Pierce is back to punt, a high snap, still gets the ball off. Not a great punt, but it's going to get a good roll for Edison. Rolling, excellent roll down inside the 30 to the 27-yard line. Leuzinger will start from the 28, first and 10. Tailback gets the ball. Met immediately, Logan Gregory. Let's see what else is on the bottom of that pile. It's number 69, Cole Trula. No gain on that play with the tackle by Cole Trula. Brings up second down and 10 from the 28. Leuzinger quarterback is buried by number 10. Number 10 is Jake Giles. A loss of 4 on that play. Brings up third and 14. Pass overthrown, brings up a fourth down and punting situation for Leuzinger. Excellent stand by the Edison defense. Fourth down punting situation for Leuzinger. The quarterback, Doherty's going to step back. Malachi Pierce is back for Edison. He gets the ball off. And it's shanked out of bounds, waiting for the officials to call the spot. Oh, getting a favorable spot to the 50-yard line. Moving it up a little bit. Moving to the 42-yard line. Edison will start with great field position. This will be the last play of the third quarter, barring any injuries or any penalties. 4 seconds left. Edison with the first down on the 42-yard line. Luke Jones under center. Gives to Awad. Fakes. No, gives to Hogue. And boy, I tell you, there's just no running. No running on that Leuzinger defense today. Second and 12 to start this fourth quarter for Edison. Ball is on the 44. Awad looks, throws way downfield. Looking and intended for Mason York, incomplete. Third down and 12 for Edison. Awad waits, rolls to his left, looks, runs, and is way short of the first down. All right, Jeff Grady's going to play a little bit of Mississippi Gambler here. 4th and 7. Awad looks, throws wide away. Oh, and incomplete. The ball was intended for Mason York, but there's a penalty on the play.
Pass intended for Mason York is incomplete.
10:43 to go. There was a penalty against Leuzinger on that last pass attempt. Awad throws quickly. Tucker Tripp, it looks like. I'm waiting to see him come out.
Awad's pass is complete.
Yep, Tucker Tripp gets the first down. After that Tripp reception, it's a first down on the 12-yard line for Edison. Awad waits, looks, throws into the end zone, and touchdown! Tucker Tripp
from Parker Awad.
That was a perfect pass into the corner of the end zone. Nobody else could have got that ball but Tucker Tripp. And Edison is opening up the gap. First team All-Sunset League last year was Tucker Tripp. All right, after that 12-yard touchdown pass, Edison goes for the point after try. It is good. There was also roughing the passer on that play, and we'll take that into account on the kickoff. Okay, with 9:55 to go in the ball game, it is Edison now on top, 31-6. The roughing the passer call against Leuzinger on Parker Awad moves the ball up to the 45. On the kickoff, he should be able to easily put it in the end zone, and he does. Ball will be brought out to the 20-yard line. It is 1st and 10, Leuzinger from the 20 here in the 4th quarter. Quarterback drops straight back, looks, fires, gets a completion, has room, knocked out of bounds by safety Carter Hogue, but not before 1st down. 9:45 to go, 1st down Leuzinger, quarterback rolls to his left, fires out, dropped immediately by number 6, that's Dylan Walters. 2nd down and 7 for Leuzinger, quarterback looks to throw again, throws out to the flat, and gets by everybody except for Jackson Irwin. Johnny on the spot, excellent tackle. He had a great game last week, 7 tackles, and is a great open field tackler. It is 3rd down and 9 for Leuzinger. Quarterback looks, gets lots of time, throws it away to live another day. It is 4th and 9. Kick. Sailing out of bounds. Edison will be getting excellent field position on the 40. We're still moving. We're going to be on our side of the field here. 46-yard line. There's 8:18 left to go in the contest. Ball at 46. Hogue gets the ball, goes in the middle, finds room this time. Oh, and they say he fumbled. I thought it was down. 1st and 10 Leuzinger, ball on the 39-yard line. Quarterback is waiting. Takes the snap, fires right away, across the middle. Whoa, Nelly. 7:54 to go, 2nd and 10. Quarterback looks, throws, gets away from the defender. Knocked out of bounds by Carter Hogue.
Pass is complete.
1st down Leuzinger, ball is on the 44. Quarterback drops straight back again, looks, tries to dance to his left, still looking, throws downfield, nearly intercepted. Logan Gregory. 2nd down and 10 for Leuzinger, ball on the 44. Quarterback drops straight back, tries to do a middle screen, does, and a fumble on the play. That was Jackson Irwin making the hit, and Logan Gregory coming up with the ball, we think. Waiting, and they're saying no. After much consternation, the officials decided that yes, it was a fumble. So great play by Jackson Irwin to cause it, and a great play by Logan Gregory to come up with the ball. There's 6:53 to go in the ball game. Ball is on the 45-yard line. Awad throws out to Hurley. Hurley beats the first man, dances outside, still moving, and gets inside the 50-yard line. 2nd and 4 for the Chargers from just inside the 50. Awad keeps, tries to get outside, and gets down to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, Edison from the 44-yard line. Awad waits, takes a snap, holds on to the ball again. Awad picked up 3 yards on that quarterback scamper, brings up a 2nd down and 7. Daniel Sonnenberg gets the ball, gets buried for a loss. 4-yard loss on that last play brings up 2nd down and 11 for Edison. Awad stays in the pocket, throws downfield, and we're waiting. He caught it, but was he in bounds?
Pass is caught, but the receiver was out of bounds.
That was Mason York.
Incomplete pass.
Incomplete. 4th and 11 for Edison. Malachi Pierce back to punt. Gets the ball up, sails it to the corner. Could get a good bounce here, and he does, down to the 7-yard line. That's Jackson Irwin.
Pierce's punt is down inside the 10-yard line.
Excellent job, Malachi Pierce. Okay, a lot of kids off the JV team are in the game here. Quarterback drops straight back, middle screen, finds some room, dropped on the play. That's number 22, looking for a name.
Leuzinger screen pass from Dougherty is complete to Ethan Harris for a 1st down.
All right, that was Austin Sukup, number 22, that made that tackle, but not before Leuzinger got a lot of positive yards. Quarterback throws outside, Oh, nearly slipped away. It is a first down for Leuzinger. Ball right at the 40. Quarterback drops straight back, throws downfield, and a good pitch and catch down to number 14 on the coverage, Callum Davies. The ball is on the 37-yard line for Leuzinger. There's 2:39 left to go in the ball game. Quarterback drops straight back, getting some pressure, throws downfield, and incomplete. Nearly picked up by number 24, and I don't have a number 24. I want to give credit to Skylar Williamson off the JV team who put pressure on that last throw. Quarterback gets to the running back, runs up the middle down to the 23-yard line. All right, Ethan Harris for Leuzinger, getting some positive yardage on that last play. He gets it. No, he doesn't get it again. They throw outside and the ball's dropped. It is 2nd down and 10 for Leuzinger from the 22. Quarterback drops. Ball is tipped at the line. 3rd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback drops straight back, throws into the end zone, and touchdown Leuzinger, number 1. That was an excellent pitch and catch by Leuzinger.
John Calamon with the reception.
All right, Leuzinger going for 2 after that touchdown. Quarterback running for the same play, and it's wide open. 2-point conversion is good.
Pass is complete.
And with 1:48 to go in the contest, Leuzinger has its 2nd touchdown of the game, 31-14. 1:48 left to go. I'm expecting Leuzinger to try an onside, and they do, but it's short. He picked up his own ball, but it didn't travel 10 yards, so Edison should get the ball. All right, the ball did not travel the needed 10 yards, so Edison gets it on the 48-yard line. 1:43 left to go in the ball game. Completed out to the flat.
Mendez in a quarterback for Edison.
Number 80.
Completes the pass.
Matea Ciccarelli. All right, 1:31 left to go in the ball game. That's Jair Mendez at quarterback, and he is swarmed under. All right, 4-yard loss on that last play brings up 3rd down and 11 for J.R. Mendez. Takes the snap, gives to number 1, Callum Davies, who breaks outside and down to the 46-yard line. Okay, 1:16 left to go in the ball game. Punting situation for Edison. Malachi Pierce had a great punt last time, gets another one off. Sailing, goes in the end zone, and it cannot be returned. All right, with just about a minute to go in the contest. Leuzinger with the ball from the 20. Quarterback looks, throws deep downfield, and he's gone, baby, to the house. 80-yard touchdown, his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Olympians.
After that 80-yard missile, Leuzinger's going for 2, same place, same result. And with that, 49 seconds left. This game turned out to be much tighter than any of the prognosticators saw happening here in Orange County. 49 seconds left to go in the ball game. We're expecting another onside kick. No, he pooches it away. It's up in the air. And let's see who came up with that. And again, that ball did not carry 10 yards. All right, 29 seconds left. Awad takes a knee, and that should be it. Great job by your Edison Chargers, and a great game effort by Brandon Mano Maliuna's Leuzinger Olympians.
That looks to do it. As we count off the final.
The final score for the game tonight was Edison 31, Leuzinger 22. We'll see you guys next week at home against Orange Lutheran. It will also be senior night. I'm Riley Hogue for Charger One. Make sure to subscribe and like.